Beep, 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 beep. Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording and intro music, and hi there. Welcome to the Sexperts. I'm your host, Dr. John Tilanese, SCPM.
And I'm Delilah. Hey there, cauliflower farmer and repurposer.
That's right. And we are your Sexperts, serving the greater Hampton Road 757 area and the universe for over 500 years, I think. It's our 500th year anniversary. Congrats, Delilah.
Time flies when you're having sex.
That's right. That's a bumper sticker in your car, which you get a lot of horn honks for that.
I certainly do.
And what are you again? What are you doing this week?
I'm just growing cauliflower and looking for uses for it. There's a million. I'm like the George Washington Carver of cauliflower.
So what can you use cauliflower for? I did make a cauliflower pizza once when I was on the keto diet.
That's kind of what broke the ice on cauliflower repurposing: pizza, rice, pasta. But we're using it for industrial purposes, medicines. We're building homes for the underserved populations of the world.
Wow.
We're using it to clean water, all kinds of things.
What do you mean? Like it filters water?
It does. You just leave a head of cauliflower in a bucket and like some salt water. You come back, you got salty cauliflower and fresh water.
Wow. How'd you get involved in cauliflower, by the way?
I've been dating this woman. You can kind of see her back there.
She's very still. She must do a lot of meditation.
She's pooping. she's making cauliflower fertilizer. But anyways, she inherited a large cauliflower estate from her family.
Yeah.
And so we have a lot of cauliflower and just looking for things to do with it because can't eat it all. That's for sure.
Good Lord. Yeah. The world has an abundance of wealth in cauliflower. That's what they say. All right, cool. Well, we are your Sexperts, and we come into you live every week from a different location with a different topic. I am in my recording studio. Delilah obviously is in his cauliflower field. We'll get to our guest in just a little bit. But our topic of the day, I want to introduce this one. It's kind of a, like on Wheel of Fortune, a before and after, but it does have to do with the quarantine. Today's topic of the day is log cabin Republican fever. Log cabin Republican fever. As you know, a log cabin Republican is a gay Republican, and we're talking about gay Republicans that have cabin fever. We'll get to that in just a little bit, and I want to hear his perspective on it, but let's get to our guest. Hi there. Welcome.
Hey, you guys. Thank you so much. I am just delighted to be here. I am just delighted to be away from my wife and kids right now.
Thank you. What is your name, and what is it that you do?
My name is Marty McKean. Up until about 5.5 weeks ago, I managed the last Blockbuster here in Duluth. And now I day drink.
Wow, that I mean, during the shutdown, the pandemic, we all got to do what we got to do. Are you using your former Blockbuster talents to day drink? Are you keeping up with any of that? How does that?
Oh, absolutely. I've set up my own little bar down in the basement here. Every cocktail is a theme, usually a margarita. I like to say, Cheryl, come on down. Marty's Margarita is open for business. And, maybe we'll have a flaming Back to the Future one night. Or a teen witch bitch. That's also a nickname for my daughter.
Wow, sir. Do you have some animosity towards her?
Oh, yeah, barely.
Barely. Okay. I mean, we're all stuck inside with each other, so you gotta. We all gotta.
Not me.
Yeah.
Just fields and fields of cauliflower. I suggest gardening to get through times like these.
So talk about now your Blockbuster was open 5 weeks ago, and then it had to shut down because of the coronavirus, or what was that?
Oh yeah. You know, it's one of the most popular, well, it's the only one in the state of Minnesota. And we had a lot of people still coming on in there, you know, a lot of older folks. So that was a major concern for us. You know, we didn't want them renting Steel Magnolias for the 14th time and then ending up like Shelby. So we decided to shut our doors. And I still have a blog with recommendations if anyone wants to check that out. It's martysmargaritas.biz.
Yeah, we will definitely check that out. And I do see the concern there because a lot of the popular movies that were popular amongst the older adult population, you know, they're putting their germs all over that. So one person gets the VCR tape of the Steel Magnolias, they cough all over it, they turn it into you get it, and then Mildred gets it, and yada,
that was pretty much the plot to Cocoon.
Classic film. Oh.
So you mostly had a lot of older adults there checking out movies. Any other groups? Any extreme groups? Any like, you know, right wingers? Anything like that?
Oh yeah, you know, we'd get an occasional Hell's Angel or 10, and there was also a Mormon group not too far. They'd come in, but they were sweet boys. They would always rent Angels in the Outfield.
Speaking of sweet boys, I do want to get to our topic of the day, which is log cabin Republican fever.
Speaking of, I heard that there's some controversy over whether or not the government's going to bail out the home video business. Some people are saying that it's not worth bailing out. What are your take on that? What's your take on that?
Well, I'd have to say you're putting lives and joy at stake, okay? The amount of tears that I have seen when people have returned Queen Latifah's The Last Holiday, it's an essential service. And I am an essential worker who is ready, willing, and able to get back to serve my community.
What do you say to those who say that streaming is a safer way to get videos during this pandemic?
Come on, Delilah.
I'm just, I'm giving him a platform. That's all.
No, I believe me, I've been tempted, but you know what? Those streaming services are just a gateway to Pornhub.
And that is definitely not wholesome. Definitely not wholesome. And I read that you've actually been trying to, with your daughter and your wife there, make your own home movies and put those out there under your own kind of indie video label. How's that been going?
You know, it's been pretty great. I have been pleasantly tickled to find out that a hidden talent of mine has been writing original lyrics and setting them to the scores of cinematic classics. So we've sort of been doing remakes of some of my famous blockbuster films, and I will write lyrics to those original scores. And it's really been bringing these projects to life.
What are some highlights? I can't think of anything that I would personally want. Maybe I know, you know what always bugged me? Forrest Gump was a pretty good movie, pretty darn good movie. A lot of people agree, but the score didn't really have any lyrics to it. Is that kind of what you're going for?
That's exactly it. I mean, I could give you a sample if you guys want a little taste of a McKean original.
I really, really do. This is awesome. Delilah, how's your wife going in the background there? I can't see her anymore.
She seems to be constipated. She's still working it out.
She's just very, very, very still.
Honey, hurry up. You can hear the McKean original.
Alrighty, here we go, you guys. I think the lyrics will tell you what movie this is from. He is trying to find a killer, falling in love with Penelope Ann Miller. Kindergarten cop, look out. You're going to get shot by that pig-nosed man and his mother, too.
Oh, my God.
Wow. A little bit of a spoiler, but still beautiful music.
I
Oh,
know.
I should have prefaced that.
I am a
Score by Randy Edelman, in case anyone was interested.
yeah. We'll probably get hit with a copyright of that. But that's
You
fine.
know, a song that I wish had lyrics from movies is the Jaws.
Oh, Jaws. Yeah.
Dun dun. Like, why aren't there words to that?
I don't know. I love this, Marty. You are hitting on something. I I always thought to myself, I was
Just give
like,
me a week there, and I'll get some Jaws lyrics. I'll put pen to paper, and I promise you, I'll have a hit in about a week.
Well, I would be glad to trade you some cauliflower for that.
yeah,
Oh God, you know I love a cruciferous vegetable.
This man knows his cauliflower.
yeah. I know this pandemic is not good for a lot of people, especially the ones who are dying. But I think it's really going to bring people together who normally wouldn't. A cauliflower person and a person with video. I think this is very lovely. And speaking of bringing together people, I do want to get to our topic of the day. I want to hear your perspective, Marty. Log cabin Republican fever is our topic. Now, as you know,
What kind of house do you have there? Is that like, I've never been to Duluth. Is that like a log house or just a regular house?
Oh, it's a regular house. I mean, definitely a lot of logs went into it, a lot of wood.
It kind of looks like the house from Roseanne, the TV show.
It's very close to that. We actually try to recreate a famous either TV show or cinematic classic theme in each of the rooms. I'd say that my favorite room would be the Driving Miss Daisy room up in the attic.
love it. Love it. And later on, or we'll post a picture of it on our website. But I imagine there's probably like a car upstairs in the attic, or how does that work?
Oh yeah, there's a race car bed, and there's an enormous cardboard cutout of Morgan Freeman. And if I'm ever feeling really PO'd, I go up there and take a nap.
Really? Wait, if you get really pissed off, you take a nap while Morgan Freeman is just looking at you?
Yeah, it's something very soothing.
Yeah, that does remind me of growing up. We had in my grandma's house. She had her grandpa, kind of just his torso. His torso is kind of stuffed and mounted on the wall there. It was a little gruesome, but I found that comforting as well.
Oh, that sounds like another cinematic classic, Boxing Hellena. I highly recommend it, but don't watch it with the kids.
Yeah, and how old is your daughter again? You said teen bitch or whatever.
Yes, I'm sorry for that. It's been a rough day. She's 16 and she is lovely.
You say that with a little smirk on your face. I like that. But do you guys enjoy videos together? Is she not into what daddy does for a living?
Yeah, she's a little bit of a rebel. I caught her watching Hulu one day, and we had a long talk. And we come together occasionally. I am willing to watch Enchanted with her, and her mother will liquor me up for those types of movie watching experiences. So yeah.
Well, I've never seen Enchanted, but it sounds pretty fucking boring. Delilah, have you been watching any movies, or are you a streamer? Because I think we're gonna have to be in one camp or the other. So what are you, Delilah?
Well, I got a problem. I'm this cauliflower farm's in China, and I don't speak the same language as my new girlfriend. We've never exchanged an actual understandable word. All of our love has happened through facial expressions in our eyes. So we have a really hard time deciding what to watch at night. I think we're watching a Chinese version of The Bachelor, but I don't know for sure. And when it comes to streaming, most sites are blocked here.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Now, is there anything that you are blocked from doing, Marty, in this kind of pandemic shutdown? Anything that you normally would really enjoy?
Oh, I miss going to the gym. I miss getting on the elliptical. That's where some of my best ideas come. Hey, what if we put snacks on top of the register? Why don't I just rock out to the First Wives Club score? I can run in place here in the basement, but it just doesn't. It's not the same thing. And has anyone noticed that they smell like a ham submarine sandwich after they go for a run, or is that just me?
I'm sure Delilah smells like cauliflower. I
I
don't.
wouldn't. It's kind of like cauliflower smells kind of like cigarettes. When you are in it all day, you can't smell it anymore. To me, it's just nothing. It's just Tuesday, I think.
I really feel for you, Marty. I understand it. It's hard for everyone right now, but it's got to be a lot harder for you. You seem like a very active, understanding man, a family man. You did a great service for our country by running a Blockbuster video. It's tough.
Do you think it's possible that my girlfriend's not pooping, that she's just avoiding me?
I mean, are you on? Well, I was gonna say, are you on speaking terms? But you guys communicate non-verbally, apparently, like Dances with Wolves.
As far as I know, we're still together. Dances with cauliflower.
Oh Jesus. Okay, let's. I do want to. Let's get to our topic of the day. We haven't talked about that, and we only have a few more minutes left. So our topic is log cabin Republican fever. Now, as you know,
she doesn't let me. She doesn't let me sleep in her house, but I think that's just tradition here. But
you think that?
When I did try to go in and go to sleep, she just started screaming. And then she stopped screaming when I went out and slept outside. So I think that meant that's where she wanted me to sleep. I don't know. It's really hard when you have these cultural things, but I think love will power through all this, don't you?
I would think so. I mean, it sounds kind of rough there, Delilah. I got to admit.
You would think with an unlimited supply of cauliflower, things couldn't be too rough, but we still have our problems.
I kind of imagine you like Scrooge McDuck, like swimming in just a pile of cauliflower.
Wait, you got a video stream of my activities here? Because that's exactly what I'm doing. That's the one thing she and I enjoy doing together, for sure.
Swimming in cauliflower?
Scrooge McDucking our cauliflower, yeah.
That sounds like one of our topics of the day. Scrooge McDucking cauliflower. Okay.
Anyway, enough about me, and let's get back to Marty.
No. But Marty, how's it going with your relationship? We want to hear how you and your wife are doing.
I think Cheryl and I are kind of thriving, especially when we get alone time, particularly in the basement after a few margaritas. I like to come up with some flavor bombs for her, and it's really like brought a new spark to our romantic life.
Show her your new release section.
Oh yeah, bada bing.
Boom.
Wow.
I would make that joke over here, but she would have no idea what it meant. They never had video stores here, ever.
That's ridiculous. I can't even imagine that.
That's communism for you.
Am I picking up what you're putting down, Marty? Are you saying you do maybe some you say flavor bombs? I know you like the sauce, you like the juice. You do any like a movie role play with I know that's kind of, I don't want to offend you or anything, but
Oh no, not at all. We love An Officer and a Gentleman. Cheryl is about a good foot taller than I am, so she picks me up, and in more ways than one.
So you're doing the Simpsons version of that?
That sounds accurate. Yeah, that sounds accurate.
I never knew you to be a Simpsons fan, Delilah. Do they have Simpsons in China?
I don't know what they're saying because it's all in Chinese. But we watch it every night, 3 or 4 episodes on VHS.
Oh my God! So what are your plans after this is all over? Are you going to go back, Marty? Are you going to go back to the Blockbuster? What do you got going?
Oh yeah, we're going to reopen those doors the moment we hear it's okay. Safety first. But I also, this time has opened my eyes that I have a talent that I need to share, and I think I might be dropping an album.
No way. Wow, I can't. We're breaking news once again on the Sexperts, dropping an album. Marty McKean, do you have a track list? Do you have an album title? You have anything planned yet for it?
Nope, none of those things. I just got a swirl of ideas. A couple of films that I know I love the scores to that definitely could use some lyrics to help push the plot forward to anyone who's had a hard time catching on.
And am I right in assuming that this album won't be available on any streaming services, just on vinyl?
Only cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes, there you go.
Hey, I think you wandered into a good title there, Marty. Pushing the plot forward with Marty McCain.
Thank you so much. Please email
What a great
me.
idea, and he wasn't even on an elliptical.
You sound like my wife there, Cauliflower.
Uh-oh, we're starting to snipe each other. We're calling each other like by our interests.
I did
Hey-
interrupt him. I'm sorry, Mr. McKean.
Hey, video boy. Okay, let's get to our topic of the day, which is log cabin fever puppies. But oh my God, Delilah, look, your wife is running away. She's running away. There's dogs chasing her.
Dog? No, Chinese dogs are the worst.
Okay, sorry. Delilah's got to go. Thank you so much. We're gonna have to cut this one short. I'm really sorry we didn't get to our topic of the day. But thank you so much, Marty, for being a lovely guest. Anything you want to put out there in the world? Anything you want to plug? Anything?
I just want everyone listening, all thousands of them, to follow their dreams. You know, you got to follow your passion in life wherever it takes you, and don't be afraid to push the envelope.
That is beautiful. But Delilah, your wife, okay, we got to go catch her. Thank you. Well, I can't because I'm in my studio, but you got to catch her, Delilah. Thank you so much. That's it for the Sexperts. My name is Dr. John T. Alanese, SCPM.
I'm Delilah Haydair, and if anyone knows Chinese, I could really use the help navigating the situation with my girlfriend. I can't tell if she's mad or not.
See you next time.
Ni hao.
We're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.